looking for homes. We've probably looked at well over 40 or 50 homes, and the clock's ticking. So we're out there pounding the pavement every day, looking at every home that comes available on the market.
Come on in.
I think I'm more emotional in making this decision. I'm looking more at the aesthetics of the home, and he's looking at more of is this a good investment?
It's got wood floors, but look at, you've got water damage here.
So that's what that is?
That's water damage. Could
Okay.
be pet stains, could have a plant there.
And I've liked houses, and we've just had to walk away from because he or the realtor will see something that I didn't really see.
It's got a nice size to it. It needs updating. You don't have a dishwasher here,
Right.
and you don't have really a lot of cupboard space.
One of the Englanders' priorities is to find a house that's in move-in condition. Money is tight, and this couple would prefer to put all of their savings toward their down payment rather than setting aside several $1,000s to make repairs and renovations on a fixer-upper.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at the rest of this house.
Okay.
Well, what do you think, guys?
It's a good sized room, but again, it needs a lot of
Yeah,
improvement.
I think the house needs a lot of work. I mean, this room does. Every room so far needs a lot of work. With the baby coming, we need something that we can move right into.
I think our biggest obstacle in finding our perfect home is going to be price.
It's the right house for the right person.
We know what we're looking for
Let's go to the next one.
in all the amenities in a home in a neighborhood. And I know we're going to have to settle for something less, which will be tough.
Mitch and Jayne may know they'll have to make some compromises, but actually deciding on which features they can live without isn't easy.
We're pretty nervous. We've only given ourselves originally 90 days to find a house, get a loan, close escrow, and move in.
And with every house they see but don't fall in love with, their frustration level rises.
It's a nice house.
Yeah, this is nice. I like all the windows.
Yeah.
It
I don't think the fireplace is working.
I think it's real.
appears, yeah, that it's
Yeah.
all bricked in. One of the things we really want is a fireplace in the living room.
Well, let's look at the rest of the house and see if it'll work.
Okay.
It's a small kitchen.
Yeah, there's barely room for the three of us here.
You can't really put a table in here. The table
No.
we have for this kitchen wouldn't really work for us.
You don't like the kitchen? And the house doesn't have a fireplace.
Yeah,
that
that's
works,
true. That's true.
so, two big things that are important.
Well, let's go look further and see if we can find the right one.
Okay, this is a nice house.
Yeah, very nice. Nice and traditional.
Not for us.
The availability has been real bleak.
There's not a lot out there in our price range.
Either we're gonna have to settle for a smaller house or spend a little more than we have budgeted. I like the courtyard entry.
This is a really nice looking home. Look at the trim.
It's got a lot of charm.
Yes.
Oh, look at the stairs, honey. Look at that. That'd be really hard with the baby.
Yeah, they're pretty narrow too.
Very steep. Oh, but look at the living room. Look at the side. It's really nice.
Very nice. It's a great sized living room. It's got a fireplace. Yeah, this is very nice.
How old is the house?
It was built in 1926. It does have forced air heating, but it doesn't have central air and some of the other things that you wanted in your home.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't have
Hot
air.
summers.
Okay.
No, no central air.
Stairs and no air, but nice living room. Let's look at the rest of the house.
Oh, these are really steep stairs.
Yeah.
We get our furniture up here.
We'll never get our furniture up here.
And the kids would be really dangerous coming down.
Yeah.
Pretty steep.
Yeah, these are real steep.
That's a cute little bathroom. Very little.
Original
It is.
tile.
Oh, look, there's only one sink.
Yeah, and it
Wait,
doesn't
there's
appear
two.
that there's room for two here, so
There's not.
we need two sinks.
Look at the mirrors. That's really nice.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, it's a little outdated though, so we need,
But it goes with the
modernize.
house.
But it
Yeah.
does. It does.
Part of the character
Yeah.
of it.
Okay.
Okay.
For Mitch and Jayne, the outside of a house is as important as the inside, and the backyard is critical.
There's nowhere for the kids to play though.
Yeah. Nowhere to put a swing set.
And I see a lot of cars going by. It's a busy
that is
busy
busy
street
over there.
back there, so
but it's a nice house.
It is.
One of the nicer ones we've seen so far.
Okay.
I like the Spanish style too.
I know,
The
I'm finding that I
beams.
like it
I like
too.
the beams in the living room. So
I do too.
a lot of pluses, but
Okay.
just doesn't work for me. Okay. I think we'll know our house when we see it. I hope we'll know our house when we see it. And I know we haven't seen it yet. So I think when we do see it, we'll say this is it.
I just pray that we find a home within the next couple of weeks, because I don't know what we're going to do if we don't.
Hi. Thanks for opening the house to us today.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Come on in.
We saw the for sale sign, so.
I'm gonna get out of your way. Feel free to look.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Look at the size of the room. Very nice. Oh, wow.
This is one.
This is a nice size room.
This is real nice. Like the ceilings, it's got the same cove that are in the rest of the house. So that's real nice. The house.
We haven't considered anything in this price range, so we really have to look at the numbers and see if we can afford this on a monthly basis. I really don't want to get in over my head.
Back here.
Oh, I really like this bathroom. Look at how it has 2 sinks.
That's exactly what we're looking for. Good.
I was reluctant to even go into the house because when Mitch first pulled the flyer out, he showed me the price, and I didn't want to waste our time to go inside. Once I was in, I was more excited because it did have the features we were looking for. But realistically, I don't think we'll be able to get a loan for this much money.
We've taken Lindsay along to see some of the houses during the tours. She doesn't quite grasp the idea of looking at homes and that we're moving, but she does get the idea that she's going to get a new room. So she asks right away, which room's mine? Which room's mine? She goes running into the room to check it out.
The kitchen.
Oh, wow. Look at the size of it.
Big, very big.
Oh, I love it. Look at
We really like the size of the kitchen we have
Lot
now
bigger than the size
in the house we're renting. We want to find something at least comparable in size with a breakfast nook or an eating
I
area.
like the size of it.
Yeah.
Look at these windows. I like this a lot.
French window look over the sink, which is nice.
In
You got
addition to
light
having a
cooking.
spacious living room and a comfortable kitchen, the home also has a backyard patio and a grassy play area with space for a swing set.
I really like the house overall.
Definitely something to consider.
Yeah, it was very interesting. It was nice.
It's got all the features we've been looking for. The big living room, the wide open floor plan, 2 sinks in the bathroom, and the biggest benefit, I think, is we can move right in. Nothing really needs to be done that's major, but it's a lot more money than we wanted to spend. And that's something we've got to consider when we start thinking about if we want to make an offer on this house. So we decided to write up an offer for what we think we could afford, and hopefully the seller will bring the price down a little and meet us halfway.
We wanted to include a letter with our offer to the sellers.
We wanted them to know who we were when we were presenting the offer, since we didn't have the ability to present it in person and just personalize the offer.
Your home would make a welcome addition to our family and would embrace many years of excitement and memories for us. This is our first home purchase, and we felt it was important to let you know how much we appreciate all of your time and effort in showing us your home. Sincerely, Jayne and Mitchell Englander.
But as the Englanders are finding out, sometimes making the offer is the easy part.
We're getting a little frustrated at this point. We're on the 7th round of counteroffers. It's been about a week since our last offer was presented, and this is like the make or break point. It's like waiting on pins and needles. I can't sleep at night, and we haven't found anything else, so this is it.
So when the couple's realtor, Karen O'Connell, finally called,
Oh, fantastic! They accepted the offer.
Mitch and Jayne were ecstatic. In the 90 days the couple gave themselves to find a home, they toured 5 neighborhoods, visited 62 separate homes, and made a sum total of 7 counteroffers before their dream of owning a home was finally realized. But the sale is not complete until all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed. 5 days before the closing date on the purchase of their new home, The Englanders and their realtor have scheduled a walkthrough to take a last look at their future home and make sure that everything is ready for the sale to close.
Good morning. How you doing?
This is the Englanders' last opportunity to be inside this house until they move into it for good in about 3 weeks. So it's important that they take in every detail.
Let's start in the living room. You want to be sure you check the carpeting, the baseboards, the floor, the walls, ceilings, electrical fixtures.
The Englanders have brought along their friend and contractor, Bob Leon, to help them give the house a thorough once-over.
It's interesting to do a walkthrough because when you first walk through a house, it looks great. But then when you spend a great deal of time going over every nook and cranny, you start finding all the defects of the house, and it shows its age. The house we're buying is 65 years old, and the little things start to come out. Overall, everything went really well, and it needs very little. It's all cosmetic.
Thank you. Bye. We're really getting excited now that we got the loan approved and we've done the home inspection.
Now the only thing we have to do before the sale closes is actually put our name on the X and sign the final paperwork.
So did they do it? Did Jayne and Mitch complete the sale and settle in all before the birth of their second daughter, Lauren?
We beat the clock. Because when we first moved here, we had so many projects we had to work on. Just things that we wanted to get done personally. And we were nonstop. We wanted to get it all done before the baby was born. So every night we were working nonstop, just hanging pictures and rearranging the rooms. It worked out for us.
After moving in, the Englanders found that their old furniture fit perfectly into the layout of their new home. And with a little paint and some pictures on the walls, the home quickly began to feel like it was theirs.
Yay, here's the new room for the baby.
We love it. It feels like home.
It does. It does. It took a while to get used to living in a different home, but it does feel like home. And I couldn't see living anywhere else. We're in the house, the projects are done, and we had a beautiful new addition to the house and to our family. And that's our new daughter. So it's a great, great feeling. Life doesn't get any better.